Alright guys, today I'm going to make another extremely simple dish. I'm going to make spaghetti with tomato sauce, anchovies and capers, and some chicken breast. I've got some parsley, basil, jalapeno, fresh tomatoes, tinned cherry tomatoes, garlic, as I said, capers and anchovies, and some nice olive oil. Again, extremely simple, not really a recipe. You know me, if you watch the channel, then you know what I do. So to start with, I'm just going to butterfly the chicken breast. And of course you can do the same thing without the chicken breast. It's just that I need my protein, and that's why I'm adding the chicken breast. If I would have to cook for Mrs. T, she would be extremely fine with just the pasta. But for me, I need my protein. So all I'm doing is butterflying the chicken breast, and as you can see, I'm going from the thick side. So what I'm doing when I'm butterflying, I see a lot of people butterflying it from the wrong side. So you can butterfly it from here as well, where the mini fillet is normally. But if you butterfly it from this side, you get a much better result. So you can basically even out the chicken breast. Alright, so very simple, that's done. Now I'm just going to tenderize it a tiny bit, and I just put some cling film over the chicken to prevent the meat flying everywhere. Very simple. And I'm going to season the chicken breast with just salt and pepper. Plenty of pepper, you know me, I like my pepper. A bit of sea salt. I have to go easy with this sea salt. Is a lot more pungent than any other salt that I use, and it's quite easy to make everything too salty, so just have to go easy with it. That's probably enough. I can always put more salt later on and put more pepper after I wash my hand. Alright, now I'm just going to let this sit here for a while, and I'm going to fry off the garlic first in olive oil. And I think I'm also going to boil the water for the pasta, but I won't add the pasta until I cook off the chicken breast. And as you can see, I'm using this kettle to pre-boil the water to save time and energy. Okay, and I'm also seasoning the water with just salt. Quite a bit of salt for the pasta. Alright, so before I cook the chicken off, I'm going to cook the garlic off. I'm going to slice the garlic very fine, but I'm not going to chop it. high heat, so this won't take too long. But I'm not going on high heat because I don't want to burn the garlic, of course. It smells amazing. Nice olive oil. The garlic that I use is being smoked as well, but you can just use any garlic that you have. Fresh garlic, of course. I guess this would work with powdered garlic as well, but then you are missing out on the nice fresh garlic flavor. Alright, so garlic is getting nice golden brown. I'm going to remove them very soon. Don't want to burn it, of course. So garlic is done. Alright. Now next I'm going to cook off the chicken, and I'm going to fry the chicken in it as well. Maybe one at a time. Alright guys, so chicken breast is done, and my only issue with using induction is that it's so messy, extremely messy. Alright, next I'm going to add the parsley. And of course the tomatoes. And basically we are deglazing the pan with the tomatoes. As you can see, it's completely clean now at the bottom, so there are no burnt bits. It's really easy to do with tomatoes because tomatoes are acidic. Nice. Just cook the tomatoes off slightly, and I'm going to add the oil from the anchovies at this point. And the jalapeno. And at this point, the sauce, or to finish the sauce, is going to take about the same time as cooking the pasta. Alright, and I'm also going to add the tinned tomatoes. Always rinse the tin. And I'm not going to season it with salt because I'm going to add the anchovies, and anchovies are very salty. Also the capers are salty, so I'll add these first and then I'll see if I need to add any more salt. Quite a bit of capers, and the whole jar of the anchovies. Alright. Smells amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'll definitely add some black pepper. And of course, don't forget about the garlic. Wow, this is going to be extremely tasty, I know already. Oh yes, definitely doesn't need any salt at all. Oh, so tasty. And if you think about it, it's pretty much like using fish sauce. Seasoning with anchovies is very clever because you are adding a lot of umami flavors. Obviously tomatoes already have a lot of umami, and so does anchovies, and this just elevates the pasta to another level. Okay guys, sauce is pretty much done. Just going to taste it again. Amazing. And then I'm going to add some fresh basil at the end. Alright, that's it, basil goes in. And I can turn it off. At this point, sauce is done. Now we are just waiting for the pasta, and then dinner is ready. Alright, pasta is almost cooked, still al dente, so I'm just going to transfer it to the sauce to finish up the dish and finish the cooking process. Alright guys, pasta is definitely perfectly cooked to my liking. I like pasta al dente. I put a bit too much sauce, but that's not an issue. Then I'm going to add a bit of chicken breast. Bit of the sauce from the pasta just to season the chicken. It smells absolutely fantastic. All right. Then of course we have some Parmesan cheese. And a bit of rocket to go with it, or rucola, or if you like arugula. Alright guys, dinner is done. So we have a extremely tasty anchovy and caper tomato pasta with chicken breast and Parmesan cheese. Guys, extremely simple, doesn't take any effort to make it. I hope I have inspired you to try something new. I hope you enjoyed this video and I shall see you on the next one. Thanks for watching guys.